Virgo, welcome to your general reading. This is the Tail Tarot, and today we will be looking at messages from the universe. Also, just so you know, my cat is around. Her name is Hazelnut. Her name is Hazelnut, aka Hazy, aka Nutjob. She may pop in every so often. I hope you guys don't mind. Also, I just had to burn some sage because I wanted to clear out the energies. I myself, well, okay. So, question: do you guys operate off of like Western astrology or Vedic astrology? Because in Western astrology, I'm a Libra, but in Vedic astrology, I'm a Virgo. So I'm also trying to clear out my own energies just so that we can get messages for you guys, not accidentally get a message for me, because I would like to only have to do this once. All right. So today, with messages from the universe, we are going to be kind of just figuring out what the universe wants to let you know today, what's important to bring to the light, and what you need to address. All right, so for each reading, I intuitively pick my crystals. So today we have blue lace agate, Botswana banded agate, I love all the little folds in this one, okay. And then last but not least, lapis lazuli. It's like a little cube, or yeah, whatever. All right. So to start your message off, we will be using the Shadowscapes Tarot deck. To clarify, we'll be using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck. Then we will be getting messages from the universe from your higher self, from the Higher Self Oracle deck. And then to end it all off, we will be grabbing a message from the Fantasy Cats Oracle. All right, so I'm just going to clear this and we'll get this started. So we are going to be doing a Celtic cross today. Okay. Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. And the Tower. Okay. Crowning your reading, we have the Empress in reverse. Interesting. I'm hearing someone feels selfish or someone is being selfish. That's not for everybody. But justice is being served in this situation. But something is out of alignment up here because you've got, for me, the Seven of Swords is like selfish action. Like selfish action without consideration of others. And then the Tower kind of tells me that there was this is not at all me passing any kind of judgment, just FYI. I'm just reading the energies as I'm seeing them. So like a selfish action that caused the Tower. That caused a quote-unquote disaster to happen, that caused something to fall apart, that caused, and justice is being served in a situation. I mean, this is like, aside from this heart card right here, which is just selfish action, we have some serious freaking major arcana energy with, and it's like, ooh, I'm getting like, okay, don't freak out, but like the vibes that I'm getting is like guardian angel retribution kind of shit. Like there are some rights being wronged here, and I'm not sure what the wrongs were. We may find out here, looking into the recent past. Okay, interesting. Wow, more major arcana. Cool. So we have for the recent past, the Hierophant. So something happened with a significant person, place, or thing that spells stability, a marriage, a career. I'm not necessarily getting romance, just FYI. I'm just throwing out options. Something within the self. This is a lot of major energy. All right, and then let me grab the near future. Okay. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. An opportunity not being taken upon. Missing an opportunity. Man. This is some intense energy surrounding, like, I'm trying to be careful with my words here because I'm not trying to place any judgment or blame or, but it looks bad, right? Like, I'm kidding. But for real, like, there's like some sort of selfish action either on your part or someone close to you's part, maybe this Hierophant, um, that kind of really rocked your world, caused a tower to happen, and you feel kind of left without much anything. Like you started here at the Hierophant with a lot of stability and a lot of like commitment, and then you ended up here with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, which is no commitment, lack of commitment. And this is very monetary, so I'm not really getting romance. This feels very monetary to me. Could be, but just not trying to, just trying to be honest. I'm going to definitely need some clarifiers, but I'm kind of being told that I want to use a different deck for clarifying, because this is some pretty intense energy and wasn't kind of what I was expecting. So let's see here. So here we have the Wormwood Tarot deck, which is a collaboration with a bunch of different artists on the internet, and it's like all these different art styles, and it's really cool. I like it a lot, and the entire deck is based off of the reverse meanings of the cards. So I like using this deck because it helps me tap into some of the more darker elements of what might be going on. And again, like, I just want to help figure out what's going on so I can help give you advice from the universe as to how to get this back in order. Because it just feels like there has been a lot of karmic shit, like, being dished out. And, like, I know what that's like, and that sucks. So let's see what we can, I don't know, let's see what's going on. Spirit, I want to start with the recent past. I know we start with the heart card, but I want to go with the recent past. Okay, so here we have the Five of Wands in reverse. So I'll just show you the upright artwork because that's what the meaning of it is anyway. So Five of Wands is like conflict, fighting, and then like and in reverse, the end of conflict, for good or worse. All right, more cards for the Hierophant, please. Strength. Something that took a lot of strength to deal with. Something that really tested your strength. Person, place, or thing. All right, for the Hierophant spirit. Oh, okay. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Cups upright. Nine of Cups. Queen of Swords. In reverse, the Queen of Swords is cold and calculating. In reverse, the Queen of Swords is logic above emotion. In the upright, she's balanced between the two. There was a decision made here out of callous. With the Nine of Cups, I'm getting that, like, I don't know, there was some serious self-sabotaging here. I don't know on whose end. Either your end, whoever you're dealing with. Again, I'm not really sure what your relationship with said person, place, or thing is. You would know best. But a decision, a rash decision that was very final and very sudden. Clarify the heart for me. Ah, okay, it's too many. Clarify the heart of the Celtic Bells. Okay. The Magician in reverse. So I'll show you the upright. Ooh, interesting. So in this, the Magician is shown as like almost like a necromancer in a way. I apologize also if I'm like showing the camera really bad. My camera skills are not great. I'm working on it. But anyway, so the Magician reversed is like a misuse of power. It is a taking advantage of someone, something, or using influence to sway something into a certain direction. It was a selfish act. Again, I'm not passing any judgment. I don't know what the hell this is. Like, it could have been as much as like you took a day off of work that you felt guilty about later. Like, you know, like I don't know. Like, y'all would know best, and I'd be intrigued if you want to put it in the comments, like how this message resonates, if it does. I could just be completely off base here, but I don't think so. Next we have the Knight of Cups upright. With the Knight of Cups and the Magician in reverse, like a mishandled situation that could have been very emotionally fulfilling. That's what I'm getting. But then it kind of got turned on its head because somebody, something took those desires and kind of, what's the word? not destroy, alter, mutate, distort. That was confirmation for somebody. My cat just knocked something off of the table. Okay. One more card for the okay. Oh, it's like a half energy. So I'm getting that. So we have the Four of Wands in reverse. And this is the artwork. What I'm getting is like loss of stability, loss of traction. What did I say? I said that this was the mishandling of something that could have been really emotionally fulfilling. And now because of that, there is no more stability in that direction anymore. Or at least not right now. I don't know exactly what this is relating to. All right. Okay, so let's clarify the near future. Did it clip? It did. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Sorry, YouTube. Please don't be too mad at me. Okay, that's enough. Page of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Cups. Huh. More spirit for the Page of Pentacles in the near future. The Queen of Cups. Oh, sorry. Queen of Pentacles. What am I saying? Oh my God. Did I say Queen of Cups before? I meant Queen of Pentacles. I'm so sorry. My bad. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Pentacles and then the Three of Swords. Just heartbreak, sadness. Ah, the heartbroken queen who sits on her throne. Oh. And then the Six of Pentacles in the upright. So the Six of Pentacles is kind of like the mini Justice card in a lot of ways, but on like a smaller scale, like equal give and take between partnerships and things like that. I'm getting that there was a lot of heartbreak around unequal distribution of labor, whatever that means. Unequal distribution of labor, a mishandling of a situation that could have been extremely emotionally fulfilling, and now the consequence of that is no longer having that in the realm of possibility at the moment, anyway. I don't see further than that at the moment. All right, Spirit, is there anything else that we need to know? Okay. The King of Cups. Okay. And then the Devil in reverse. Okay, so I see that in the near future, there is going to be some healing towards this. So all of this like heartbreak, unequal, like exchange of energy. I'm getting that the healing may not happen together. It may happen separately. And it has to happen separately. And like, okay, so here's my 2 cents on future telling. Actually, honestly, the best example of this is the freaking Steven Universe, Garnet. Like, freaking the way she can see the future. Like, the concept of things that are happening in the more immediate future are more likely to be true than things that are further off in the future, right? So, because in between now and then, there's more things that could happen. There's more things that could change. Energies are fluid. They can absolutely flux, and they will. That is the one thing we are guaranteed in life, is that life will change. So, life will change. And we must change with it. I see that lessons are going to be learned. Painful ones, but lessons nonetheless. I don't think these lessons are going to be learned the easy way, unfortunately. For all sides, honestly, because wouldn't it be nice if we could all just like get along and just talk it out, and then just like, oh, it's fine, like we're good now. It's never that easy, is it? Nobody wants to talk to each other. Nobody wants to say nothing. Nobody wants to acknowledge the elephant in the room. So sometimes you have to acknowledge the elephant in the room by yourself and look like the crazy person. But that's how you get to the healing. That's how you get to the that's how you get to the parts where you can move on and have better than whatever this was. I just want to also remind you that anything that is meant for you will not miss you, i.e., what that means is anything that is meant for you in this life, or something that you are desiring that is meant for you, will not disappear. If it leaves your life for a time, it is meant to leave your life for a time so that it can come back in a better way, in a better form. These are really hard energies to sit in, though. Really hard energies to sit in. This kind of reminds me in a way of like a breakup that I had. And he and I were together for like a couple years, and everything was fine until it wasn't. And then he kind of blindsided me, told me that he didn't want to be together anymore, and couldn't really give me good reasons why, or at least not reasons that actually made sense. And I'm not at all comparing this to losing a loved one, because I have lost loved ones through death before, and like it is not the same, but like the best way that I can describe the feeling is like, for me, experiencing that loss with him was like a death, in the sense that it was sudden and then it was over. And then I was just left with the pain and the sadness of not having it anymore. And in a way, kind of being plagued by his ghost in a lot of, because I would see after images, so to speak, because we tried, to, be friends, whatever, but it ended up just being really hollow in the end. So it was like having lost somebody and then being plagued with having to see their ghost at the corner. So in a lot of ways, this feels like this is just hard to shake. It's really hard to shake this loss, because it had so much stability for you, and it had so much hope for you. And it really threw you out of alignment when all this came tumbling down. Not passing any judgment. I don't know who did what or anything. But yeah, those are really, that's some really freaking difficult energies to sit with. You're basically mourning the loss of whatever this was and having to live with the memories, and just you're mourning that grief. You have grief for it. All right, so I want to get some messages from the universe, from the oracle messages from your higher self. All right, I think I'm being reminded by Spirit to encourage you to let me know in the comments below how this message is resonating for you, if at all. If not, all good. I highly recommend you guys finding other videos in different placements, or just from different tarot readers. Sometimes they're tapped into different energies. I also would like to say, if you like my content and want to see more of it, like and subscribe. And if you want to support me or any other creator, honestly, on this platform, the best way to do that is by letting the ads play in the background while the video plays, or while you do something else. I mean, not asking you to actually watch the ads. Like, no, like that's not practical. But letting it play in the background while you like play an app on your phone or whatever is like one of the best ways to like support a creator. It makes a huge difference. Okay, so for messages from the universe, we have focus on tasks that are important. I think this is going to help with your mental state a lot, because keeping busy with but there's a balance, right? Because we want to be busy, but we don't want to be so busy that we don't have time for anything else. Like, you do the tasks that are important and then save the rest of the time for yourself. And when you kind of don't really know what to do with yourself, when you're when you got all that free time, when in doubt, read a book. It is always good to increase your wealth of knowledge. And honestly, I love just like a good fantasy book that is about a bunch of friends, you know, gallivanting around on adventures or whatnot. Super fun. And it's a good little escape, because we all need little escapes from our brains sometimes. All right. And then the last messages from your higher self is release fear. Yes. Yeah, I think this is releasing fear of the outcome, because I think we need to remember that life is not a linear journey. There's going to be like 10 steps forward, but then you're going to take like 20 side steps, and then like 2 steps back, and then maybe 5 steps forward again. So it's kind of like a very weird, not super comprehensive journey that we're on. So don't put pressure on an outcome that is not guaranteed to look exactly the way that we want it to look. We have to kind of leave wiggle room for the universe to do their magic, because, you know, I mean, this is just my opinion, but so assuming that spiritual stuff is real, the universe is on our side and trying to help us out, like, they can only do so much. It's not like the incorporeal energies can just like pop down here like freaking Jesus Christ and just like heal some blind people. Like, that's not really how it works. It's great in stories, but that's not really how life works. So universe and spirit have to kind of work in more subtle ways that aren't really super obvious in the beginning. For example, when I started this channel, literally like not long ago, I was like telling myself, oh, I don't have anything to film with, I can't do it, blah blah blah. And then like I heard spirit in my head be like, but you have that weird mount thing that Abby gave you, your friend, or whatever, that your friend gave you, right? I was like, yeah. And you're like, you have a phone, right? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, well, doesn't that mean that you can like film? And I was like, that was like the aha moment for me. So sometimes like you just have to reassess what you have in your surroundings and then use the tools that you have available to make it work. And then, you know, a card that didn't pop out of here but is in there and that I like is done is better than perfect. um, so, and I think that is an ideology that you might want to implement into your life. Okay. All right. So messages from Oracle Cats. We have number 2 with feeling and fall. Oh, I love this one. Look at a kitty. All right. I'm just going to read the ones that come out first. Fall. The quiet joy of transition. When twilight... Oh, wait. Sorry. Evening's slow descent brings enchantment and opens dark veils of possibility. Energy slows a gentle pace, allows ideas to burrow and take root. Inspiration flickers like a candle's flame, dancing and illuminating darkness. Transition time is made easier by abject beauty, sublime riches, and wisdom gained. A slow and patient attitude is rewarded with autumnal riches and crop. Oh, wait, sorry. And crisp. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm terrible at I apologize. I was the quiet kid, and they would always make the noisy kids read, so out loud. So that ended up working out super well for me. A slow and patient attitude is rewarded with autumnal riches and crisp results. Lengthened pleasures are bestowed on those who wait and revel in shadow. Pierce the veil with darkness fall, and allow the heaviness of sleep to consume you. Coming visions reveal dazzling insights. Dreams fortify the unconscious. Evening expands what is imagined and makes way for the rumblings of new possibility. So this feels like definitely kind of sitting back a little bit more and evaluating what you have and enjoying what you have. I'm getting feeling. Open yourself to every feeling associated with your situation. Embrace the entire emotional spectrum, the light, the dark, and every shade in between. Allow an open flow and know you are protected. Emotions can't hurt you, even the scariest and saddest ones. The darkness defines the light. The darkness encourages the light to shine bright. And embrace dark and light with equal openness. Resistance breeds confusion. Repression is blockage. And journal for clarity. Walk for inspiration and allow music to bring tears of melancholia and joy. Forget the mind and focus your own heartbeat without judgment. March to the beat of your own drum. Know you are protected in all areas. Emotions are a way of gauging life's rhythms and results. Feel emotions without reacting out of them. Those who respond out of emotion and feeling are not acting in authenticity. Do not linger in extreme emotional spaces. Our feline friends prefer relaxed states of being and are happy to model this for us. Follow their lead. All right, so I like that. So this is very much like releasing, like what I was talking about earlier, releasing fear of the outcome, living in the moment, in the present, and trying to just live your life the way you're supposed to instead of just creating a lot more unnecessary blockages for yourself, because you've already been through enough. Like, you've already been through a decent amount of heartbreak and sorrow, and we don't need to see any more of that. We can move on. We can continue on to what's next in life and try and take it in stride. That's kind of the best that we can all do. But Virgo, I just want to encourage you that everything's going to be okay, and let yourself feel all the feelings that you're feeling. Like, straight up, let yourself feel let yourself relax a little bit and like focus on the healing from whatever the situation was. All right, Virgo, that is all I have for you today. Thank you for letting me do your reading for you. I know that was kind of a lot of big energies, but it was an honor. Thank you so much. Have a great day.